Hey guys, what's going on, man? This is Mulo. Welcome to my channel one more time. Guys, listen, the last time I did a video, I promised you guys that I would do a video on aluminum. Okay? The reason I'm doing this video is because it is very, very important for the video today. Why so? Because we live in a world today where if you don't make the right decisions with the wrong information, when as motswadi o ka feleletsa o bile responsible for the death of your own children or your child. Okay, being pregnant is no longer as safe as it used to be. Delivery is no longer as safe as it used to be. But also, more importantly, we shall want clinicing or I receive all types of injections could be a very deadly decision. So, if you've been following me on my page for some time, I've been talking about pregnancy and hospitals. I've also been talking about vaccines and the injury injection. Okay. Now, there's one specific metal that I want to talk about, a heavy metal, aluminum. Okay. Aluminum is one of those heavy metals that are used injection. You know, as we all know, the periodic table, aluminum is, let me refer to my notes, is a basic metal. Okay, so you will find it on the alkaline side, and it is a heavy metal. Its chemical formula is Al. I think by Rajang High School we have done the chemical. Who have done chemistry, you would know that, but in a specific way, you know, like oxygen is O2. So aluminum is Al, and it's a heavy metal. It weighs 26.98 atomic mass. Okay, so it is a heavy metal in a sense that it's not liquid; it's a metal. Okay, so it is found in various things. You will find it in pots, in pans, in storage containers, cans, foil. Let's say aluminum foil, fish and other things, window frames, roofing material, paints, fuels, cigarettes, filters. So this thing is known to be used in a variety of ways. Okay, that is why guys, this aluminum, we make metal stuff out of it. We make window frames out of it. I mean, you know, it is also found in food, I guess. They say that, you know, I've just been doing some research. They say you can find aluminum also in food, in things like fruits and vegetable drinks, in beer, in wine, in flour, cereals, dairy products, baby formula, and even honey, they say. Other places total aluminum in health products, you'll find it in antacids, buffered aspirin, so the aspirin, the antiperspirant, the product it can control the amount of sweat that you produce, you know, those type of things. And most importantly, it is found in vaccines. The injection go clinicing. You know this book, right? Some of you know this book as Batswadi. It's a book that they give mothers called clinicing for Bana and whatnot as soon as after you give birth. Now, in this book, there's a whole host of injections, okay, immunizations that they ask you to inject your children, that they suggest that you inject your children. There's a whole lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 injections that are awaiting your child. So now I've been doing research on this thing called aluminum, and they say it is used as an adjuvant. What is an adjuvant? It's something that is used to enhance effectiveness. So if they have other chemicals in there, or these things, they put aluminum in there because it accelerates the effectiveness of those things. It makes them work even more. So that's what it's used as. They say it's used as an adjuvant, okay? It is added in vaccines to force the body to respond to the foreign object that they're injecting into your child, okay? So they make sure that in order to get the immune response, balokela aluminum, balokela heavy metal, ka injection, because they say it triggers the body to produce antibodies. Okay, they say what is an antigen? An antigen is a substance which, introduced in the body, stimulates the production of an antibody with which it reacts. So they know this injection with aluminum inside, it will force the body to produce antibodies, because now it must fight off this foreign object that is literally very dangerous to your child's life. So they say they inject this thing in there so that it can force the body to produce antibodies which will react with this antigen, something that is foreign. Injection. So aluminum is used for that. Now, in my research, I found that there was a certain doctor, Dr. Boyd Haley, a PhD professor from the Emirates of Chemistry at the University of Kentucky in America, I guess. He completed a lab experiment that showed damaging effects on nerve cells when he exposed them to aluminum. Okay, so it means once nerve cells are exposed to aluminum, there's a damaging effect that begins to take place, especially in the presence of other ingredients such as mercury with aluminum. There will be a massively damaging effect onto that cell, on those cells. Formaldehyde and antibiotic neomycin, I think that's what it's called. So they know that if they combine these three or any one of these with aluminum, then the body will react in a very aggressive way. The cells of the body will be damaged. The nerves will be damaged massively so. Now here's the thing. Aluminum is implicated as interfering in a variety of cellular and metabolic processes in the nervous system and other tissues, which means aluminum directly interferes with the cells of your metabolic process, your ability to digest, body, to metabolize food or whatever it is that you might have taken into your body. They say that aluminum is implicated in interfering in a variety of cellular and metabolic processes in the nervous system and other tissue, which means your nervous system will be affected by aluminum, and other tissues of the body as well will also be affected by aluminum once it's injected into your child's body. So it is a known also a neurotoxic effect, which has a neurotoxic effects on the nervous system. So part of the reason why it damage about, and then ba autistic, bana ba bang wa bona ba le autism, bolwetse jola jwa re ngwana ho tsa palala go no dula stele go ba nagane ga botse go ba bolele wa bona ho tsa ngwana. It is because of things like aluminum. All right, now what does this tell us? This tells us that we are in a very dangerous situation. Why Gabriela so? Because as I said, in this book, there are a couple of injections that they have included in here that are known to be to have aluminum inside. Okay. Now I want to go back to my research here and find some of the things that some of these injections immediately after birth. One of them is BCG. It's the first one on the list. Immediately BCG and OPVO. All of these things, I know one of them is hepatitis B. Okay, they inject a child with this thing. Now the dangerous effect of this thing is seen worldwide. Okay, it is found in vaccines such as Ditaba, listing HPV, listing hepatitis A, hepatitis B, listing what else? Influenza, Haemophilus influenza, listing that's pneumococcal vaccines, listing. And now these injections are repeated 3 or 4 times in your child's life up until they turn 9 years old or 12 years old. Okay? Why would an industry that is supposed to be caring for your child's life an industry that is supposed to be making sure that your child's life is preserved, that there are no neurotoxins or harmful chemicals, heavy metals that could disturb the functionality and developmental of your child's ability, nerves, brain. Why would they put heavy metals ka the injection? Why would they do that if they truly cared? So for those parents who are busy every single week with this book, going to the clinic, complying every single day, every single time you have to go with this thing, essentially what you're doing, unaware, of course, I get close to it. Lack of knowledge. The reason batswadi ba le busy ka this list ba isha bana wa bana to these hospitals, to these clinics for ba hlabela these injections is simply because these parents don't know. If they knew, they would make better decisions. But that's why I did a video here to make you aware. Be careful. The medical industry I operate ka mogolnal nana. Mereko wa bona a se go shireletsa maphelo a bana ba lena wa le ka mogolnal nana. Ga nka bo go le jwalo, nkabe di injection tše ba reng o hlabele ngwana ga gago ka tsona di se gona mo, because dilo tše they are known to be nerve toxins, neurotoxins. They damage the central nervous system, which means your ability ya ngwana ga go no ba normal. These things interfere with that. Now, if already this thing is good for you, why would it do this to your child? We have seen bana ba bang ba hlabana ajika so lelo one. We have seen ba bang bana ba fetoga di muma. Sadly, in my research, and I want you to do this, I want you to go on an app called Rumble. I want you to go on the website, on the computer, where to a place called Rumble, okay? Go Rumble, olokele, let me see what I put in. Kilogete, vaccine injuries, aluminum toxicity, kilogete John. And you know what showed up, Joe? Videos, countless number of videos, yabasadi, yabatswadi, bako India and many other countries, by long immediately after birth, ba hlabetse bana ba bona ka di injection tše, and guess what? Their child died. Guys, ase papadi ntho re bolelang ka yona ne? This is not child's play. This is not a game. You can't carry a child for 9 months and then immediately after snobela ko hospital ba insist ro mhlabele ka injection e long or could potentially kill your child. Guys, this is a dangerous world. Be very careful. Do not trust the medical industry. This is why I push it away home birth. Because somebody will injection or potentially it is so sad watching these videos of parents crying, literally tears, because they trusted the medical industry, they trusted the hospitals, and guess what? Today because they were willing to let the hospital make the decisions for them. And today, it's a sad story. They've lost the very child that they have carried a whole 9 months. They've lost that child. I have lost that child. So don't let it be you. This is a warning. Take it as such. Because I care about my people. I care about you, your children. You care about your children. You want to make sure you're pregnant and deliver a baby successfully. Correct? If so, my advice is eat about eating nutritional food that will keep you healthy and your child during birth or even before conception, so that during inception, then matata because of all the things that you've been eating. So you carry on the healthy lifestyle. Now you start getting ready, learn to give birth in order to avoid some of these injections and keep your child away from any of these chemicals that could potentially take your child's life. This is a warning because I love you, because I care about you, because I want us as a people to win, so that batobaki ba dirileng this medical industry le re diretse go tlo fokotsa population, including bana ba ska wina, rena re win, re kgone produce bana ba rena ba be healthy, ba ska ba le mental or developmental issues or central nervous system issues, ba phele healthy, strong and well. That is my message to you. Why? Because I love you, because I care about you. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. And do the research as I have said. Study aluminum and see the effects and study the injections and you will be shocked. All right, I love myself, family. Cheers.